recording पे लगाती है. Hi everyone, welcome back to Kidney Talkies. We are having our third podcast with a special guest, Yash from India. Thank you, Yash, so much for joining us for the podcast and sharing your stories.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to talk about kidneys, issues, dialysis, because these are the topics which a lot of people misunderstand, even in India and outside also. What is dialysis? What is kidney issues? And I keep talking about it in my videos, and I'm glad that I will be able to speak about it in your podcast.
Thank you so much, Yash. So, could you please tell a little bit about yourself and your kidney journey?
So I got detected for this kidney issue when I was around 15 or 16 years of age. And uh, I used to get a lot of fever, weakness, a swollen face, swollen feet. So doctor told to do a body checkup and see what's wrong in the body. And I got detected with the kidney issue. My creatine level was increasing by the time. So I didn't go to the allopathy part. I went to the Ayurvedic doctor. But that was a mistake I made for myself. I'm not telling that you should not go for Ayurvedic doctors. If it is suiting you, you should definitely go. But it didn't suit me, and my creatine kept on increasing. By the time it was 2013, and it was around 10, 9 or 10. The creatine was 9 or 10, and my body was not able to handle that much of problems. Uh, then my doctor suggested that we should go for the transplant, and then we started, checking among our family members only that who's uh, the kidney issues, the kidney tissues and everything is matching. And the closest match was of my grandmother, my nani. And 2013 September, my uh, kidney transplant happened. Everything was well, everything was going good. I completed my studies, I did my job, everything. 10 years, 2022, again, some problem came, and my dialysis started again. And now it's 2026, almost 4.5 years, my dialysis is going on. So, yeah, this is a small story of my kidney issue.
Thank you so much for opening this up. Because I feel this information is valuable for a lot of our audience in all over the world, not only to India and US, because many times because of lack of information, people try to avoid the actual route, going to the nephrologist and searching alternative path, thinking that there might be the case like the kidneys can be reversed, which never happens.
Correct.
And could you tell a little bit about yourself? How did you feel when you first learned you need a transplant? What was your family's reaction? And what was, since your donor was your grandmother, your nanny, how was she feeling? Is she doing okay now?
My grandmother is fantastic. She's enjoying her life, and she has done so much of traveling to all the spiritual places she has gone in India. Right now, she's in village, and she's enjoying her life. No problem about any kidney thing. She has no problem about it. And whatever she had diabetes in the past, and that diabetes problem is only going on. Apart from that, she's very healthy and she's very fine. Uh, but first time when this kidney issue got detected, my family was a little scared because the allopathy doctor told ki, now you'll have to go through dialysis, you'll have to go through transplant, and these were the very new terms for me at that time. 12, 15 years back, uh, it was very new to us and very scary for all of us, including me, because we never knew what transplant is, what dialysis is, what kidney problem is. No one in our family was having this. I was the first one to have this, and at a very young age. So my family was very scared. to go to allopathy doctors, because they thought that if we go to allopathy, they'll directly send me to dialysis, and dialysis will cause me a lot of health problems and this and that, because that time we were not knowing what exactly dialysis is. So yeah, the family was very tensed and very scared. But then eventually, when the things started, the dialysis process started, because at that time also I had to take 1 month of dialysis before my transplant. So when the dialysis started, and my body started getting recovered actually from dialysis. So they thought that dialysis is not that bad. Of course, there are pros and cons of everything, but at that time, dialysis actually revived my body, because my body was so weak that the doctor told that in this weak body we will not be able to do the surgery. So a little bit of strength is important for the body to undergo the transplant. So 1 month of dialysis also happened, and after that the kidney transplant happened, and then we got used to it. The family got used to it. See, it is all about how mentally strong you are. If you are going through something, and if you are not ready to deal with it mentally, then your physical body will also not help you in getting over it. But if you are mentally strong, ki, ha, everything will be fine, everything will be okay, no problem. If you are strong, seeing you strong, the family will also be like, this guy is strong, then we also have to be a little bit of relieved that everything will be fine. So I was mentally prepared, ki whatever happens, everything will be fine, not to worry. Everything whatever the doctor is doing is for my own safety, for my own care, and I have to trust the doctors, I have to trust the universe, and everything will be fine. That was the mentality I started in my head, and I told my parents, my family, that don't worry, whatever will happen for the good. So that way we started the all these kidney issue ka problem and dialysis problems and everything. We started like that only. And right now, from last 4.5 years, I'm undergoing dialysis. My parents are chill. My parents are like, if you are fine with it, we are also fine with it. Whenever the number comes, we are also waiting for the second transplant, but that is for the cadaver. My grandmother gave me, but right now we are waiting for the cadaver transplant. So whenever the number comes, it comes. But till then, we have to undergo dialysis, and we are ready for whatever happens.
Thank you so much for letting sharing this information, and I totally agree. Like, as a patient myself, the mental strength is what keeps you going and what also motivates the people around you and gives them hope. Because I have been in that situation myself for 8 months when I was on dialysis. What dialysis were you on initially, and currently what dialysis you are undergoing? Could you please tell our audience a little bit about that?
It was hemodialysis only, which happens in the hospital 3 times a week, and we have to go over there in the hospital. Initially, the dialysis starts from the neck. They put a catheter in the neck, and after that, in the chest, because the catheter one is a temporary one, it doesn't last for more than 2 months. After that, the catheter pipe was in the chest of mine, and right now the fistula is in my hand. And the most safest option for the dialysis is the fistula, which is in the hand, because the catheter has the chances of infection. And I also underwent a lot of infection when the catheter was inside me. But then once the catheter was removed and the dialysis started from the hand, from the fistula, everything was nice. And since then, I'm not facing a lot of infection type of thing. A little bit of health problems here and there happens. That happens to everyone, like a little bit of fever, or cough and cold and something like that. But apart from that, no major. problem happens in the dialysis. Yes, there are medicines which we have to take about uh, blood pressure, about hemoglobin, about different things according to what the blood reports suggest. But rest everything is going according to what we had planned.
Uh, were you even told any kind of a precautions to take avoid the infections, like any habits which could help the kidney patients manage their health while they are on dialysis and even post-transplant?
Post transplant, there were certain medicines like immunosuppressant medicines, which reduces the body's immunity so that the new kidney doesn't get affected from our own immune system. So those were the medicines which we had to take no matter what, and at a specific time only. If the medicine has to take at 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock in the night, it should be 8 o'clock, not 8:30 also. That was the timing. And after transplant, doctor suggested to drink at least 2.5 to 3 liters of water every day, no matter what, because that is how the kidney will work smoothly, will function smoothly. And to eat very healthy food, fresh food, not any outside food. And if we are uh, just a moment, if we are eating any outside food also, sorry, if we are eating outside food also, it should be very fresh, not any street food or not anything which is not up to the mark, or just healthy food. So these three things, medicines, water, and food, these were the most important thing that after transplant, the person should be doing it. Post transplant as in, if the transplant is failed and if you're on dialysis again the water is the main factor over here. Post transplant, the water should be taken around 2.5 to 3 liters, but in dialysis you have to drink as much less water as you can, because now the kidneys are not working. The main function of the kidney is to filter everything, but the kidneys are not able to filter your body's minerals and vitamins and everything. So the machine does all those things. So for that machine to work properly, the water has to be taken in a very less quantity. So right now, even if I feel thirsty, I have to drink only 1 or 2 sip of water, not more than that. Because if I do that, it will show on my face, my feet will get swollen, or I will feel breathless. Those are the symptoms which happen, in the dialysis. So these are the precautions, some precautions which we have to take post transplant, and if you are on dialysis.
That's good to know. Do you also have any dietary restrictions on dialysis? I'm being curious
Yes.
because this would be some good information to share with the audience.
Yes, in the dialysis, we have to eat things which are less in potassium. Now, potassium foods are like potatoes and mangoes, certain fruits like bananas, chickus. We are restricted to have that because those are rich in potassium, and the body, the machine doesn't help in removing the potassium naturally from the body. So those are the things which we have to restrict ourselves from. So if I want to eat a mango, this is a mango season, the summer season. If I want to eat a mango, I can only have mango once in a week. That too in a very little quantity, not every day. If I eat that every day, that coconut water, for example, coconut is also something which is very high in potassium. So we have to take a lot of care in potassium rich foods. But we can have apples, we can have pear, we can have papayas, which are very good in vitamins, fiber. So a lot of fiber food, if we have, it will be good for our body. But potassium rich foods, which are the things which we have to ignore.
And
and restrict ourselves from.
any vegetables do you recommend of anybody going through on dialysis, especially in India? Like, I mean, I have seen this
Uh,
a lot of times in India. People don't know like what vegetables are good for them if they are undergoing dialysis.
the best vegetable which you can have and everyone hates is Loki. You can have Loki, which is very good for the body who are on dialysis. Then you can have ladyfinger, bindi. You can have. Um, then you have to avoid spinach. Green leafy vegetables you have to avoid. So this is a very general thing I'm talking. If your doctor, your dietitian tells that you can have certain things, then you can have. But this is the general things that you have to avoid. Like green leafy vegetables you have to avoid. Then cauliflower you can have. Flower ka sabji you can have. Then rice in a small quantity, because rice also have water content in it. So a little bit of rice you can have every day. Every day is also fine, or once in 2 days is also fine. So these are some vegetables that you can have and skip if you are on dialysis.
And do you follow any kind of a habit like using hand sanitizer or wearing mask to avoid getting infections? Because
After transplant, After transplant, having the mask is very important, because you are prone to infection from the dust, from people. You don't know who is sitting, and if he is having cough or cold, then it will be directly transmitted to you, because you're already on that immunosuppressant medicines, so your immunity is already low. So after transplant, that mask is very important if you are going in a very crowded place, or a place where there's a lot of dust. Uh, Post dialysis also, I mean, if you're on dialysis and catheter is there, then you have to wear mask if the treatment is going on, the dialysis treatment is going on. The mask is very important, because your own breath can, have that infection go inside your body. So yeah, mask is important if you are on dialysis or post transplant as well.
and what about cleaning of hands?
Cleaning of hands is also important. If you are eating something, wash your hands. Clean with a sanitizer, or wash if there is a wash basin anywhere in a restaurant with the soap, so that the hands are clean, and uh, keep the sanitizer with you, because because the water will not be available every time anywhere. So hand sanitizer helps a lot. So sanitize your hand if you are eating something.
And do you also follow something like cutting your nails on the regular time during the dialysis?
Uh,
I was actually on peritoneal dialysis, so I always used to keep my nails very short.
yes, yes. Even in uh, post transplant also, or if you are on dialysis, uh, keeping your nails cut, keeping your hands clean, keeping your beard. If you're a guy, your beard should be in a proper play, proper shape. And my doctor once suggested after my transplant that cut your beard, because a lot of if I go somewhere out, or if I'm eating something, dust settles on the mustache and the beard, and there are chances that those dust particles will enter my mouth through my beard and mustache. So my doctor had suggested after my transplant that cut your beard and keep clean shave uh, face. So I had done that, because in my MBA college also, the beard and everything was not allowed. So that was a plus point for me. I had to keep my beard and my face clean shaved. So that was one thing my doctor has suggested. So cleanliness is very important. And even if you are not on dialysis, or if you have not undergone transplant, cleanliness is something which is very important. Hygiene is something which is very important. You have to cut your body hair if there is, because there are a lot of chances of infection. The nails has to be cut in a proper, have to be kept in a proper condition. Your hands should be clean, your body should be clean. You have to take bath every day. This is something which is if you are not on dialysis or if you have not undergone transplant, still you have to do all these things because you never know what happens. You never know what you are attracting if you are messy yourself. So this hygiene process is very important. If you are on dialysis, not on dialysis, doesn't matter.
That's good to know. Let's move on to some of your aspects of your personal life. Could you tell a little bit about your educational background? What did you study? Where did you study? Where were you working? And what do you do
Uh,
right now?
I completed my graduation from a college called Hinduja College. 5 years of my college life in the same institute. And then I did my MBA from Atharva Institute, which is over here only in Malad. And post that, I did a job in a film marketing company as a business development executive. I started from there. Then I went on to a product-based company where I was a marketing manager in that company for almost 2.5, 3 years. And post that, I was handling social media and everything for my clients. I was doing freelancing post that, and I had started a food stall also in my area, which used to sell fast food products. But that didn't lasted a lot because uh, I started that in December, and in March 2022, my dialysis started, so I had to close that down. And since 4 years, I am doing. I'm running a brand called Mahaya, which sells spiritual gifting product. And apart from that, I make videos about health and spirituality on YouTube and Instagram. And right now, from last 15 days, I've started doing open mics as well, performing for the live audience and sharing my journey. So my whole point is that I want to inspire people. I want to talk to them and tell them that no matter what happens in life, you have to keep going, keep your mindset positive, and live life to the fullest. Because no matter what, there are problems which are going to come in life, whether it's health problems or financial or relationship problem or whatever problems. But the only way to keep going is to keep going with a positive mindset. That is what I'm trying to do right now.
Could you please tell the name of your channel? And I'll drop the link in the comments as well so that anyone interested in watching your journey can reach out to you. And if you can tell a little bit about this open mics thing, because that sounds very interesting to me.
Yeah. So my YouTube name is I am Yash Barot without any uh, space in it. If you find I am Yash Barot on YouTube, you'll find me. And on Instagram, it's I Yash Barot underscore. That is my Instagram channel. So you can find me over there. I make reels about it, about the journey I share. And YouTube, it's a long format platform. So I make detailed videos about different things I experience in life. And in open mics, I speak about Bhagavad Gita, I speak about detachment, I speak about my dialysis journey into a little poetic way, into a little storytelling way, where people get interested in listening to it and resonate their own self with me. That, oh, the guy is talking about me only. This is my journey. No matter what situation you are in, uh, I try and tell them that even though it is my journey, but in the end, it will feel that this is your journey only. So I make like that. I connect with audience like that, and this I've just done two or three open mics. Tomorrow is the fourth one, and tomorrow I'll be going and talking about something, which I'll be uploading on my channels. So if you want to see, you can follow me, and you'll definitely feel good after you watch my videos.
Thank you so much, Yash. You're doing amazing job by inspiring others. And not everybody is resilient. And I have a quick question. How do your friends and family support you? Because do see that you have a lot of following on YouTube and Instagram and have a lot of friends.
No, that is a perception. I have a lot of followers, subscribers that I consider my family. But friends, I have a very, very little friends. Uh, I'm very bad in making friendships and relationships. I'm very bad in maintaining those things. But I have a lot of people who resonates with me, who think that their life is like my life, and uh, that way I connect with people. That way, a lot of people share their problems with me through their uh, through Instagram or through personal messages. But close friends, I have only maybe one or two friends who are with me since a very long time. Maybe two friends only. Uh, Apart from that, all those people who you see on Instagram and YouTube are the family I have created by making videos and by sharing my experiences. And I am very grateful that they have joined me in my journey, and they are supporting me. Uh, so I'm blessed. That's what I'll say.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much, Yash. Now, there are some rapid fire questions. How would you describe yourself in one word?
Passionate.
What is your favorite food to eat?
Favorite food? Mm, Chole bhature.
You're not
Yesterday only I had.
you're not supposed to eat them on dialysis.
Yes, but sometimes I eat because, as I told, sometimes it's fine. Once in a week, once in a month. So whenever I get the chance, I eat that one.
What is your favorite tourist destination?
I travel very less. I have a lot of tourist destinations lined up. So once I do that, I'll surely tell you.
Okay, favorite place in Bombay to hang out. Bombay is a big city. I have lived there myself for 8 months. It's city full of dreams, too much things to do. So, what is your favorite place to go there or favorite things to do?
Everyone has only one favorite place in Bombay, and that is Marine Drive, and that too in monsoon. And I'm waiting for the monsoon to come so that I can go to Marine Drive and chill over there.
Are you a movie person or what is your favorite movie?
All SRK movies are my favorite movies.
Uh, how do you feel about the weekend coming up?
This weekend, as I told, I have an open mic. I have a performance to make, so I'm looking forward to it.
Any favorite actress?
Actress Alia Bhatt, I like her, so yeah, Alia Bhatt.
Favorite song?
There are a lot of favorite songs, and the songs keep on changing. Uh, you know, no particular song, but there are a lot of favorite songs.
And lastly, we're coming to an end. Since you have come from both the side, you've experienced the joy of a transplant and the heartbreak of returning to dialysis. How has that journey changed your definition of hope?
Uh, I've spoke this about this journey in my one of my YouTube videos also, that could this dialysis thing happen in my life? Because if this was not there, I would have been a very different person. Right now, I'm more calmer, more spiritual, and more positive thinking person than before. Post transplant, I was very, very rude towards life, towards myself, very careless, and not at all spiritual. But Since this dialysis happened, since the hard times came into my life, I'm more into spirituality. I'm more into positive thinking. I'm more calm. I'm more helpful towards people, and I like to help people who are into trouble, no matter what trouble are they are facing in life, no matter what hardships they are facing in life. I try to help them. I try to be with them because I know that if you are going through something and no one is there for you, that phase is very hard. That phase is very alone, very lonely, and I don't want people to feel lonely. I try to help them with my videos, my words. Even if one person comments or texts me that, bro, your video really made me laugh or made me smile or made me feel good, that is the price for what I do through my videos. So, this hardship which has come from transplant to dialysis has changed me a lot as a person. And I'm really thankful. Sometimes, hard times come in our life and we, curse God, we curse people that why is it happening to me? Why these things are happening to me? I have not done anything wrong to people and still these things are happening to me. But I feel that hard times come in our life so that it changes us as a person. It gives us a chance to change, and it is upon us that how are we taking these hard times. If we want to become a negative person, we can be, but if you want to go into a positive person, you can be that also. And I have experienced it. I can say that hard times, if you are facing something right now, take it as a challenge and change yourself for the good, and you will feel good at some point of time. That is the takeaway which I can give from my life.
Thank you so much, Yash, for sharing your inspiring story. We're blessed to have you up here and hope to stay connected.
Yes, sure. It was wonderful talking